It's from last week when I just yelled "Mine a bird" at the beginning, which I forgot all about.
Yeah, same. That is awesome, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, welcome to the podcast. 2 decades too late podcast, gang. I am Brad hanging out with Josh.
Still mine a bird.
Sick. Awesome. This is a podcast in which we rate and review an album that is turning 20 years old, mostly metal for whatever it's worth. Josh and I each give a rating of 1 to 5 to 4 different parameters for an individual maximum point total of 20 and a combined maximum point total of 40. What are we shooting here, Josh?
Rootin' shooting. Sick. We're taking a little trip to Finland. I guess it's just Espoo. I'm sure it's not, but those are the letters, and that's how you would pronounce them in English. Espoo, Finland.
Espoo.
I know.
I don't like.
What is it? Espoo. Dumb. Super dumb.
That's great. Or both.
Yeah. Our band has been active for 12 years at this point, formed in 1993, several releases, a couple of them maybe bigger than this one, probably bigger than this one, honestly. I
think this might be their biggest selling album.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
They're categorized,
maybe, or I'm wrong.
Or at least this album is categorized as power metal or melodic death metal. We may have some, I don't know. There's some room to talk.
Yeah, for sure. It's interesting, if nothing else.
Yeah, and it comes to us from our friends at Century Media. And this week's...
Which I did not know that, by the way. I don't think. I mean, I would have guessed, like, Nuclear Blast or...
You know what?
Same. Yeah.
Spine Farm also, which makes sense.
Spine Farm makes sense for sure. I had no idea they had anything to do with Century Media. But anyway.
Yeah. This week's album is Are You Dead Yet by Children of Bodom.
Yeah. Yeah. Over with the Scandinavians again, which happens.
The Scandi flick.
Yeah. I had never heard this album until prep for this episode. I had heard other albums. I like them a lot, I think. I mean, they're one of those bands where every time I hear them, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I had heard this album. 2005 was a weird time for listening to music, though, because if you didn't, like, buy that shit, which we didn't, we were broke teenagers. We downloaded many things, quite not necessarily legally at the time.
What?
Yeah, it was gray area. I'm going to say it was gray. It was a time when it was not yet black and white.
Yes, that is accurate in a strange way.
But if you liked a band and you sought out their music, you were just as likely to find the newest music from them as well as the oldest music from them. And it could be labeled anything that somebody felt like labeling it. So I thought this album was much older than the other two or three, actually, that you or I would have listened to. But it's not. It's the newest of the bunch.
Yeah, weirdly. Because I tend to agree with you. I mean, there was a song on this album that was on Guitar Hero, which was awesome. So I knew that. But yeah, I have no, like... I can't place this ever, even though I was totally aware of them. And to your point, I was like, and I don't like that they're labeled power metal, even though I can't argue it. But I think if I would have seen their label at the time, I don't know if that would have pushed me more into trying to find it. I just Hate Crew Death Roll is awesome. It's just a very, very good album.
It is a superb album.
Yeah, that's definitely where I landed. I don't think I ever listened to really anything other than like, oh, there's a song on a playlist, but that's only now, to your point. Back then it was did I take a shot and download that? Am I going to take 2 days to download this thing that I'm not super familiar with?
Yeah, it was an investment for sure. But
yeah.
So to that point, they had Something Wild in 1997, Hate Breeder in 1999, Follow the Reaper in 2000, and then Hate Crew Death Roll in 2003.
Yeah. And then 2005, we have Are You Dead Yet? ? And on this album, we've got Alexi Laiho, rest in peace, my guy. That's a shame.
Yep.
On lead guitar and lead vocals, very talented human being. Roop. Roop.
There it is.
On rhythm That's it.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Nothing is going to be better than that.
Couldn't.
That's amazing. On rhythm guitar, they get really specific otherwise, but I'm just going to say on rhythm guitar, Henka Sepula, bass, backing vocals, Yanni Werman, I'm guessing, on keyboards, and Jaska Radikainen on drums.
Nice.
I get maybe, probably not.
Very close.
Probably really wrong.
Yeah. But actually, so looking at those band members, most of them had been in for quite some time, like the mid 90s onward.
Yeah, they. You know, it's weird. I would have.
There it is.
Yep. God damn it. Yeah, weirdly, if you looked at their members list, it seems crazy, but it's strangely not.
Yeah, it's pretty succinct.
Yeah, it's really weird. They had live members and stuff, but for the most part, this band kind of was what it was the whole time.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
Close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Man, did you see, Alexi used to do just everything.
Yeah.
He played lead guitar, lead vocals, bass, keyboards, rhythm guitar, and then died in 2020.
I do like that it's listed in the wiki as if that was his last thing he did for the band. Yeah. I'm not laughing that he's dead, clearly.
No.
But man, the wiki makes it seem like he did all this stuff up into 2020, and then in 2020 he switched to dead.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, weird way to do that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's incredible. One of the best signature guitars ever, too. I dig that shit.
Yeah, it's good.
He's like our generation's Randy Rhoads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also dead, as I understand it.
Yes, that is accurate. Landing a plane on a roof?
That sounds like crashing.
Yeah, well, I think that was the plan, though. I think they got ripped and then went and flew a plane, and tried to land it on top of a roof.
All right.
And go figure, it didn't go particularly well.
This is roof shopping cart.
This is roof shopping cart. Fantastic. Man, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Outstanding. I don't know, we can get into it, obviously. I mean, for the most part, this album's solid. I will say that I don't love his clean vocal that he does ish, and he kind of does it a lot, and I kind of really don't like it. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, but it's a lot of that.
It is a lot of that. But to your earlier point, this album, #1 on the Finnish album charts, peak position. It landed on the Billboard 200 even, 195.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like they were big, but
also not.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You see videos and they're playing massive crowds and shit, and then I'm but I never heard about them touring a lot or
no.
They just weren't on my radar in any way, really. No. I don't. A lot of Scandinavian bands were, because they were touring with Killswitch, Soilwork did a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know why Children of Bodom was this weird blind spot for me forever, really. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I know Ryan is super into them, but yeah. We kick off the album "Are You Dead Yet" with track 1, "Living Deadbeat."
Super.
I'm just going to say it now. I really hate the song titles on this album.
That's super fair.
I also don't really like his lyrics either. I mean,
No.
I purposely tried not to pay attention to them. No, they're kind of lame. A lot of like motherfucker and
Yeah.
you
If
know,
you want
I don't
peace,
know.
prepare for war. Fuck.
Yeah, it seems like he's an American being America, but like he super isn't that at all. But like the lyrics really feel, I don't know.
He worked at
weirdly
first
like,
Moscow Hardee's.
Man,
I am
you're killing
coming
it.
from all directions today.
But Living Deadbeat,
He definitely
opening the record
has like a redneck.
he's
Yeah, like you said, America, just
It's odd.
party all the time, drink vibe.
yeah. It's like he's white trash, but I would
Yes.
never apply that term to anyone outside of the United States generally.
Correct. Yeah, definitely not anyone
'Cause-
from Finland.
No, but he fits the bill.
Yeah.
Like, just head to toe. And his lyrics are like that. He gets pretty grit in his music writing,
Yeah.
which was always kind of my least favorite thing about them, but it bothers me less now, which is good. Like, I think that really bothered me. I didn't want my peanut butter and my chocolate being mixed like that. Mostly I just didn't like anyone who wore their Pantera influence on their sleeve.
That's fair.
And they certainly do, and I've softened on that. So I actually really liked it this go around. But I do remember back in the day being like, man, they're just getting more and more American
Yeah.
in a strange way, which is very odd. But great opening track. I thought we were like just being led into a Duran Duran cover with the way that thing kicks off with those synths. But man, it's sick. It's
is
super sick.
This album is definitely like, compared to previous albums, I'll say it's sluggier and chuggier.
Yeah, that's a good call. I spent a lot of the album. I got myself out of it, but I'm wanting them to be a little more Children of Bodom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know how to explain that. It's fine. This is it doesn't bother me. Second listen through, I understood a little more, I think. And they hit you with that. I mean, it's not like it's like lacking that like straight up kind of power
Thrash,
metal leaning
yeah.
melodic death metal. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of kind of breaky, downy, but without being really chuggy to your point. Yeah. Are you dead yet? Question mark.
No. As it turns out.
Yeah. The album title being what it is, and the whole it listed on the wiki as him, being dead in 2020, and it making it look like it's like just the next. It's just a weird thing. I'm like, yeah, he is though.
Yeah.
He is now. It's very strange.
Did you read the
title.
little blurb about the title? About the background of the
No,
title?
I didn't.
So he was just doing what he did. Going out for a night of drinking. Got some really cheap vodka, some gas station vodka, it sounds like. Drank a lot of it and was climbing on top of a car and fell. Woke up in the hospital with stitches and broken bones. And just kind of like looked in the mirrors like, have you had enough? Are you dead yet? And that was the inspiration for the album.
Well, that's a really good story, but also very sad because clearly the lesson was not learned.
I don't know this for a fact, but I think it did get learned. I think his death was like the result of his many, many years of misadventure.
I see. Well, that's... I was going to say that's good.
No.
I don't really know how to quantify that. It's not. It's better? Like... Anyway...
We won't make a value judgment on the circumstances surrounding his death.
Good call. That is not my place. Great song, though. Are You Dead Yet? At track 2. And then we go into If You Want Peace, Prepare for War, which I think is one of their bigger songs. Seems like on their set lists, it's always there. And
I honestly thought it was a Megadeth cover. Don't they have something along those lines?
If you want, oh god, fuck yes.
Peace sells, who's buying?
Peace sells, but who's buying? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can hear heavy Megadeth influence on everything he's doing anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
It's not that weird. Not the leaning you want to have lyrically, but hey, what are you gonna do? The gang vocal, the gang vocal "Prepare for War" is super sick, though.
It is.
As lame as it kind of is, because it's again strangely America. It's super rad. Like every time it happens, I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
Yeah.
It scratches that like caveman metal itch a little bit, which is pretty sick. I don't know how much you want to break all this down.
Keep going. You're on a you're on a tear.
Punch Me, I Bleed. Another god awful song title at
really
track
bad.
4. Really bad. God, it's so. But a lot of Pantera feeling in that song.
That one starts a little
again,
slower too.
It does. And I wouldn't have liked I guarantee you if I would have listened to this in '05, I wouldn't have liked it.
That's
Like, I know my judgy brain going, why do you keep switching from power metal to Lamb of God, essentially? Neither thing being bad, by the way, but I just, again, I was a douche. But great solo in Punch Me, I Bleed. Maybe the best solo on the album. I love dueling keyboard and guitar solos going back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. Man, it's awesome. Track 5, we've got In Your Face. His clean vocals on that are a little better. I don't know if he just didn't have his, like, technique down and it varied here and there, but I liked it more in that track for whatever reason. But man, the lyrics to that song are so bad.
Hearing that
Just
out loud,
so
though,
bad.
like, how long has it been since you told somebody, like, in your face?
It's so stupid.
I want to say that.
So
I'm going to say that to somebody this week.
yeah.
I'm going to work it in.
I mean, weirdly, there's probably a lot of opportunity for that, especially at my job. Actually, I could pull that off probably this week.
Yep.
Say, in your face. Really hard for me not to say bitch after that.
Yep.
I don't know.
I almost said it earlier, and I held back. I was like, this isn't the platform.
For some reason, I felt less bad pointing out the thing I was thinking of rather than just saying it straight through.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I will race you this week to see who can say it first. Organically.
Yeah. I'm not going to try to shoehorn it. I'll find a spot.
Like, hey, donuts are here in your face.
Yeah. Next in Line, another terrible track title. God, the track titles on this thing suck. At track 6, I will say great song lengths. I'll just throw that out there.
They are really nice.
Yeah, they live really great in like a 3 to 5 minute range, and that's where they live pretty much all the time.
Which is odd because we've had some musicians who, like, 4 minutes is a slog to get through.
Yeah.
But not this.
That's it. No, I agree. And that's the other point. 41 minutes and 35 seconds ish flies by. Like, absolutely flies by. I
think 37 and a half without the bonus track.
Oh, yeah, I probably added that in.
Nice.
Also, they did a lot of covers. Yeah, they did a lot of covers, like on special releases and stuff for this. They're all so sick. Have you heard their Britney Spears cover?
I love it.
It's so good. They crush covers. Also, neither here nor there, I could listen to him do the all day. It's so good. I stole it at some points in my career of making music too. I love that shit.
Sick. Their cover, their Andrew WK cover is really sick too.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Actually, if you learn anything from this episode, it's that you should go listen to all of Children of Bodom's covers.
Yeah, they're really good. Not a single one is bad. They do tend to have a song, seemingly, on at least most albums calling out the Bodom thing.
Yep.
Track 7, Bastards of Bodom.
Got it.
Also, man, that bass tone. Oof.
It's really good.
That is oh, God. One of the better bass tones that we've ever even had to listen to. I mean, that thing is doing work. Track 8, Trashed, Lost, and Strung Out. I didn't love that this starts out so Bodom and then doesn't go there, and I really wanted it to.
Yeah.
And I have a whole note on this track being like, they really went a whole album without giving me like a wall-to-wall Children of Bodom the way I see it, so it's irrelevant completely, but like song. And then at track 9, they totally got me. That's a Bodom fucking song. We're Not Gonna Fall.
Yeah.
It just beginning to end, and I was so happy. I was like, all right, thanks guys, for coming through for me personally, I guess, somehow.
That's fair. What'd you think of Trashed, Lost, and Strung Out being completely different production from the rest of the album?
It sticks out really weirdly.
It does.
It's fine. I don't think it detracts. They ripped Slipknot off.
God, yeah.
Real hard.
Man.
My God. It is Surfacing by Slipknot.
It is a Slipknot song.
I mean, note for note, the BPM's the same. It's strange. I like it.
Oh, it's great.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's super good, but man, I hope they bought them a beer or something, because
yeah, to your point, by 2005, that was old Slipknot. Like, we had already gotten Subliminal Verse.
Yeah. Yeah, we were on the 3rd album, and they had already went through their experimental phase and whatever. Yeah. But to your question about the production, it's a strange choice to make.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it, though. It's almost interesting. Like, I don't know. It was like, oh.
I wondered the circumstances around it. Like, if it was...
Same.
I just don't know.
Yeah, and there's no explanation as far as I can tell. It's just like, it's almost like well, it seems like they do 9 tracks on every album. That seems like a choice.
Okay.
At least I think the first one notwithstanding, but more often than not, they seemingly choose to have 9 tracks. So I don't know if like they had gotten 8 recorded and forgot they needed to do a 9th and had to run in and do the, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, yeah, sorry, the dude that did the rest of the album, he's already done. Like, we paid him, he's out. So we got to do a whole different production.
You know what's funny?
I don't know, but it's
the album without 9 tracks is the only one that's outside the finished top 10. It was also their first, but so they were figuring some stuff out. They were figuring out the formula.
Yeah. But it is weird. I'm not gonna, because it's so different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very, very different.
Yes, it is.
What did you think? Did it throw you off? Like,
I knew it already because I had read some going into it, and I was like, oh, okay, keep an eye out for that. And
yeah, good call.
I won't say it's any better than the rest of the album. I won't say it's any worse than the rest of the album.
No.
It's just different.
No, if the rest of the album was produced exactly like that, it would be fine.
It would be fine.
But it's not. It's 1 track, and it stands. I did not read it about it, and I got there and thought, this sounds totally different than everything up until this point.
And now for something we hope you'll really enjoy.
You know what the best part is? I know you're quoting that from it being quoted in another thing rather than from the actual show that it's from.
Nope, actual show.
What is that? It's Bullwinkle, right?
Peabody and Mr. Sherman.
I can't think of what's the whole name of it? Why can I only think of Bullwinkle?
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. Thank you. Rocky and Bullwinkle reference.
Yeah, I told you. I'm coming out swinging.
Unbelievable. And if you know what that is, weird. It was old when we were kids.
Oh, yeah.
That's Hanna-Barbera. Hanna-Barbera comes up a lot on our podcast.
As it should.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a Hanna-Barbera tattoo. Just script across my back.
Just get Heavens to Murgatroyd. Yeah. Heavens to Murgatroyd.
That is the right call.
Sick. Last song, track 9 though, is "We're Not Gonna Fall." It's very good. Bodom wall to wall. I already said it, but I don't know if I actually gave the title. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Yeah. That's Are You Dead Yet? Children of Bodom.
Really
Thanks for joining.
And with that,
I don't have much. Yeah. We could get the review, right? We're probably review.
Oh yeah.
Territory here. Sick. Review. All right, we are going to review and give Murgatroyd. Oh, it's probably easier to spell.
Yeah.
And we are going to review and rate "Are You Dead Yet?" by Children of Bodom.
Thank you for keeping doing that.
I can't help it now. So Josh, we will kick things off as at the same bat time and same bat place as we generally do here. What did you think of the artwork for this album?
Also,
I need you to go first on that, and because I don't know what to do with it.
Well, here's the deal. Here's what happened on every single one of these is that I compared all of them to Hate Crew Death Roll. And that may not have been the most fair thing to do, but that's what happened. So I gave it a 3. Like the picture of the Reaper kind of looking down on you is pretty cool. Like the Reaper's a theme that they carry, but I don't like the old newsy, scratchy TV style graphic that it is.
Yeah. It is odd. And I can't tell how much of a choice that was, or if that's how it just ended up.
Yeah.
You could sway me either way that was on purpose or not.
Yeah.
Which is odd. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, so it's kind of just mid. It's not terrible. It keeps in theme with the Reaper motif, but
yeah, that seems to be their thing. And it is kind of cool that it seems like they wanted to show the real quote unquote version of the Reaper, the actual physical person. Being. Yeah. I will say their logo is great.
Always fantastic. Yeah.
So good. Yeah. Simple but very, very effective.
Yep.
I'm with you then. 3. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's fine. I don't have a lot of good things to say or bad, and that is how you get there.
That is.
So, yeah. All right. 3s all around for artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of the production then versus now? So
I had a 3 originally when I listened to it last week, but I just bumped it up to a 4 because we did Trivium last.
Yeah.
And it's definitely better than that. Every single facet is better sonically. Just all the tones are better. We already mentioned the bass tone, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't care what the rating ends on. That bass tone gets a 5.
Yeah,
Jesus,
for sure.
God, that's a good bass tone.
It really is, just crunching the whole time and clear.
It's so good. Yeah,
clear as day.
I mean, it's really, really well done by I don't know who produced this.
That's
Miko Carmela. Miko Carmela.
Yep. And
good job,
Ansi Kippo did Trash, Lost, and Strung Out.
Which is so funny.
It is really strange.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's very, very strange.
So Children of Bodom's got a lot going on. They got the synths, they got the guitars, so you want Alexi to stand out, but you don't want the rhythm section to fall by the wayside because the drummer's phenomenal too.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I think they did a really good job. It's not a 5, but I mean, it still holds up and it still sounds great. So 4.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm more leaning toward it being a 5. The only reason I gave it a 4 is, and even though I don't mind the production on the one track,
Right.
having one track be entirely
Yes.
different, I can't give any album that does that a 5. No matter how well both land, and they do. I like again, like I said earlier, if the whole album was produced like that track, it would be great.
Cannot abide.
Everybody, no, everyone did a good job, so it's not that. But I do think the drums and the bass production are just, I mean, top notch. They're so good. His kick drum sounds amazing. Like, God, it's so good. But yeah, I landed on a 4. It's everything you said. And the producer handled all their shit really well.
Yeah.
I mean, to your point, the keyboards are perfectly balanced with everything. They're never like too much or too little. Alexi comes through fine. The guitar tones are awesome too. I mean, the tones on this thing are just really good. And despite how much I do like the Trivium production for the most part, this crushes it. And doing them in a row made that pretty abundantly clear that, like, some people are doing it better in 2005 than others.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We have anticlimactically landed on 2 3s for the album art and 2 4s for the production.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Sick.
You want
The
to go
next
first?
one's weird, right?
You want to go first?
No is the answer to your question,
All
but
right.
I will.
All right.
No, it's fine. It's
All
fine. I have big boy pants on. That's not true, actually. Probably. I don't know. I really liked Bodom even at the time. Bodom Beach Terror was already on pretty much every burnt album CD that we made.
Yeah.
By this point, but I just never. I guess like a 2. I don't know, maybe a 3. I just like I wasn't going to them for either thing that they were doing, really. Like, I wasn't going to them for power metal. I was going to Sonata Arctica for power metal.
Yeah.
Iced Earth, as problematic as that is to say at this point. And I was going to pretty much anyone else for melodic death metal.
Yeah.
And even though they do both really well, I got that itch scratched from other places. Yeah. It's weirdly gross.
Yeah.
I'm not going to describe it, even though this is an audio medium and no one has any idea what I'm talking about.
Right.
But just know it's kind of gross.
Yep.
So, how do you feel about the power metal thing with them? By the way, I kind of would like to hear you out on that.
Man, I think a lot to your point. Like, I get it. I can't argue it, but I don't like it.
Yeah,
because they're
I'm
not
with you.
doing
I don't know.
Powerwolf. They're not doing Sonata Arctica. Like, I think it's the vocals. I think it's the vocals. It's not Symphony X or who am I thinking of? Epica.
Symphony X. Epica, sure.
Yeah, it's not that.
Man, you just dropped so many good,
Yeah. So like
so many good power metal.
That's power metal. And as much as like I can't say that Children of Bodom isn't that, but they're also not.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I have no argument. Never mind. You said it exactly as I would have said. It's like I cannot argue it, but I want to.
Yes.
Hell, I don't know if I talked myself into a 3. Nah, it's a 2. I really can't give it more than that. I'd like to. I respect the hell out of them, and I liked everything I heard. It just, I don't know. It never filled any sort of, it never occupied a place for me somehow. What about you?
Boy, we're going to stick with the lack of climax here.
Yeah.
Now, if we were talking Children of Bodom in general, I probably would have gone 4 or 5 because I loved everything up unto this point. But by this point, man, I was getting a little worn out on Children of Bodom. And to your earlier point, he was becoming like a lot more redneck American. That I
like
didn't,
capital M metal guy.
Yeah. I wasn't vibing with it in 2005.
Agreed.
So this album in particular, though I had heard it, And though, like you said, I had respected the hell out of everything they had done up unto this point, I just this album in particular didn't resonate that much, and like I couldn't place it in time. It seemed old. Yeah. It seemed like a worse version of the stuff I had already heard at the time.
That's kind of the weird thing, right? It's like,
it's not. Like it's definitely a progression.
No. Yeah, agreed. But at the time it seemed worse.
Yes.
Like, and I had only heard the one song, and it was because of Guitar Hero. Right. But if the drums weren't so fun to play on that, I wouldn't have kept doing it. Like it was just. But the drums were so fun that I heard the song 10 trillion times. Right. But it wasn't because I loved the song. Because I was like, why can't you just be more Children of Bodom?
Right.
Why are you doing?
Why can't you be needled 24/7?
Exactly. But in hindsight, you're right. It's a progression, but I didn't take it that way in the time.
So I don't know if I said it, but I gave it a 2.
Yeah. Well, I don't. You didn't, but you did. Okay. You know?
Oh yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I alluded to a 2.
Yes. Boy, we are really. So I think we had all these Hanna-Barbera references, or I don't know why anyone would stick around.
Exit stage left.
In your face.
That will get progressively funnier for about a week, and then not at all for about a lot longer than a week.
Yeah, until like 7 years from now, where I get the opportunity to say it
again.
Yeah, it's almost like that's how we've lived our lives for 30 years at this point. Oh.
Maybe in 20 years we'll do a podcast about it called In Your Face.
It's just about whipped cream pie, Jim.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so Josh,
take us home.
How much did you enjoy listening to "Are You Dead Yet?" by Children of Bodom?
Question mark. I gave it a 4. I thought it was. I had not heard it in a long time, and like you said, the first time I put it on, I was like, "Damn, this isn't very." The previous album.
I wanted it just to be Hate Crew Death Roll. Right. That's really what I wanted it to be. But yeah.
Which, to my credit, I have not put on. I wanted to real bad, but I'm going to after this. But
for sure, same.
It's a very fine album in its own right, and there's a lot to enjoy here. That bass tone's phenomenal. You can really it'll take probably a listen or two if you're a fan of Children of Bodom, or if you heard a decent amount of their other stuff. But it's really easy to get into, and there's a lot to like.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I had a good time. I discovered a new favorite song that I had not remembered or heard before. So 4.
Sick. Well, get out your slide whistle, gang. I also gave it a 4, and the exact same reasoning.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, very good. I'm glad that they actually incorporated the grit in there. I kind of dig it. It's a nice. It breaks things up a little.
Yeah,
it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a 4. I do think, I want to say it's the album after this,
Blood Drunk,
where they get really grit.
Yeah. They kind of keep getting grittier and grittier.
Do people still use that term in the way that we're using it, by the way?
I doubt it.
It's kind of like when people call Gallups triplets, because in the early 2000s, none of us actually knew anything about anything. So we called Gallups triplets, and I feel like that died out in the same way that us calling stuff grit is now just probably people are like, what are you talking about? It just sounds like Pantera. And it's right.
Yes. But that's the word for that.
Yeah. Well, Jesus. So we landed on a 13 for Are You Dead Yet by Children of Bodom for Josh, and a 13 from me for a total of 26. It strangely feels low.
It does feel low, even though we are lockstep on these.
Yes, even though we completely agree on all of it. It's a really good album.
It is.
And I think if you like melodic death metal, I'm not going to say if you like power metal. I think if you like power metal, I don't know if you would get into this.
You may not.
Maybe. Yeah, but if you do like melodic, 100%. Yeah. What's the one power metal band?
Master Plan.
That is a great one. Man, I'm going to listen to so much power metal today.
Yeah. Firewind.
Firewind. I am typing that into my notes so I don't forget.
AKA the feeling you get after you eat Chipotle.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ. Awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
Super good.
You've had two today that should have no business being as funny as, like, your response while I lost it in the middle of a Kroger this morning.
When I realized how well that worked.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it just, like, my whole day got dismantled. It was great. All right. Firewind.
Yeah. But man, this scored one less than Trivium. I tried as hard as I could to drag that score down last week, but
wow, this is better than that.
I agree.
I like the Trivium album.
Yeah, it is unequivocally better.
Yes, I would almost say objectively so, as much as that can even really be a thing.
Right.
All right. Well, what we do at this point in our podcast, gang, is pick our favorite songs, and then we will add those to our TDTL Favorites 05 playlist on Spotify. That is, if I remember to do that. Yep. So, Josh, what is your favorite song from this album?
I went with Bastards of Bodom.
Sick.
Yeah. It was pretty Children of Bodom-y, but also still being very much of the album. There was a lot to like there. One of the shorter tracks, too.
Yeah, it's really good. That's an excellent call. I had a kind of a tie between If You Want Peace, Prepare for War. It goes so head on into the fucking metal thing that I kind of dig it.
I was there, too.
I really like it. But I'm going to land on track 9, We're Not Gonna Fall.
Sick.
I feel bad because I'm picking the most stereotypical Bodom song on the album, but it's because by track 9 I so wanted one, and when they gave it to me, I was so happy.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't detract from anything else going on up until that point. I liked the album as a whole for sure. It's just when they actually paid off on a thing that I was kind of hoping for, I was just elated.
Yeah,
so,
super fair.
All right, sick. Well, we will add those to the playlist. We also have a TDTL Favorites 04 playlist from last year, should you want to go back and listen to some Pig Destroyer and Velvet Revolver together.
Who doesn't?
You're telling me.
Pig Revolver.
Pig Revolver. Velvet Destroyer
I know, that's
is actually kind of sick. Man, I'm going to put that in my back pocket for later. All right. We are also on Instagram, if you would like to check that out, TDTL_podcast. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out. Like to end the show? Fucking thing sucks.
Fucking thing does suck. You know what doesn't suck? This album or Children of Bodom. So if you haven't listened to either, go dip a toe in. Check out the playlist and listen to some songs. Listen to some other songs.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to exit stage right. And we've been 2 decades too late.